Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be starting a Britannia Let's Play for Total War Rome Remastered. I've got the campaign difficulty set to very hard and the battle difficulty at hard, with all modifiers set to Remastered. Instead of going the traditional approach of fighting the Gauls in modern day France and Germania in the east, I'm going to build up an army, take a boat round to Spain and invade the Iberian Peninsula before coming back through Gaul and east towards Rome. There's a few reasons for this. The first is that I do find migration campaigns to be quite fun. Spain itself is an economic powerhouse from Rome Total War. Out of the 10 most resource-rich provinces in the game, 3 of them are in Spain. Most of Spain is also owned by the Spanish faction, which is barbarian, so we're not going to be migrating anywhere that's too hard to progress. And lastly, it means that we're kind of less exposed, because when you take the traditional approach, you're fighting Gauls in the west and south, and Germania in the east, whereas when you migrate to Spain, it's really just Spain that you have to deal with. I'm doing a short campaign, which means we need to hold 15 provinces and defeat Gaul. However, I'm not going to finish the Let's Play until we've taken Rome. So without further ado, let's jump into the campaign. Okay, so this is Britannia's starting position on the campaign map. We have 4 settlements, 3 on the British Isles and 1 on mainland Europe. What we're going to try and do here is sort of sit back, build up our economy. Once we have enough military units, we're going to take them on a fleet around the coast of France and land somewhere here in northern Spain to take the Spanish capital Asturias and then swing round to take the Iberian Peninsula. Fortunately for us, the British Isles never really gets attacked, which means that we can sit back and build up our economy to the point where this is possible. In terms of this settlement on the mainland Europe, I'm not going to hold it if it becomes too difficult, because it's going to be constantly under siege, and I'd rather that Gaul and Germania were investing resources in fighting each other than fighting us. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use these units here to take the settlement in Ireland, and it's unlikely that settlement will be attacked. So that's kind of a more reliable source of income. So that's what we're going to do just now, is board the boat and take it around the coast of Ireland, where we can join up with our other forces and take the Irish settlement. In the cities, I'm obviously going to be prioritising the trading buildings. So the port, I think the port gives you the biggest marginal increase in income, followed by the land clearance and then the trader, but I'll invest money in other settlements first. I'm also going to drop the tax rate in these 2 towns to try and stimulate the population growth so we can get to the higher tiers of settlement and therefore increase our income generation.
Boats ready! Set sail!
Okay. Turn 2, nothing really is happening. You are losing money, which is because the tax rates are low, but that's because we're trying to increase the population. I'm actually going to disband some units to increase the population as well.
General! Chief! Orders! Move out!
I'm going to move up the warband here to disband it in Diva, because I'd rather have more population here.
General!
Okay, we'll continue moving them to Diva and disband them.
Yes! Orders!
Also have peasants here to disband. And I'll disband a warband. And that'll put the population at 1160, so obviously we need 2000 to upgrade to the large town. And we'll continue building our generating buildings. Would quite like to build those mines, get some extra income. So I think I'll save my money and build those in the next turn.
Boats
And
ready.
continue bringing this boat up.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I don't think that we can make it across in this turn, so I'm just going to keep my
Yes.
army on the coast in case we get attacked on the water.
Yes.
Okay, so we're now going to go across and try and take the Irish settlement of Tara.
Boats. Good. Kill them. Begin the siege. Settlement under
And
siege.
continue to build the economy. So we can get mines this turn. That wipes out most of our reserves. We can get some roads here. That'll do it for this turn. Also going to build roads in Londinium and in Diva.
Yes.
So when we finally have the siege equipment to attack Tara, balance of power is in our favour. I think this is likely to be an auto resolve we can win just because we have our faction with us who has a solid rank. So I'm going to auto resolve this. Average victory. Okay.
We shall rule.
I'm not going to exterminate any population because I want to try and maximise the income we can get from this town, and it's already got a decent population of 1235. I'm going to disband some units to increase that population further. Brings up to 1326. Lower the tax rate and build a land clearance which I don't have the funds for. So I'll just repair the wall.
Greetings.
Definitely want trade rights, definitely want
Our
map information.
thanks.
We have some rebel merchants roaming the shores. Okay, so our economy continues to thrive. Got a trader, and I think there's a shrine which gives you a trade income bonus through the shrine to Britannia. Build that as well. Not sure what we can build in Tara. Build some roads, we'll do that. Okay, so we're now starting to bring in a lot of money per turn. Probably won't be too long before we can start the voyage. I'd say we want about 5 or 6 ships and a near full stack on them, but we can use a lot of family members in that full stack, so it's probably worth waiting as well just to build up the family members. I'm going to bring these 2 family members on the chariot back to Londinium.
Set sail.
And there's a rebel army which I didn't realise. Okay, we'll deal with that if we have to, but right now I think it's okay. Just check on our income building, so Let's build a trade. I think after we've built these two, we'll start building the meeting hall and start recruiting some units.
Greetings.
Trade rights and map information. They want 340 denarii. I think I'll accept that just because trade rights are
Our
probably going
thanks.
to be at least worth at least that.
Aye, Captain.
So we'll continue going to Londinium. Let's check the construction. So Londinium is set. Illyricum is up to 1300 people. He was up to about the same. And Tower's up to 1400 people. So all we can really do now is wait. Going to recruit some peasants for Tara just to try and sort out the public order. Okay, so I think we're finally going to start building some military buildings now. So I'm going to start with the upgrading our master field to the meeting hall so we can start building swordsmen. And I think I will get a practice range as well to take over some slingers. Both these two towns are waiting for the upgrade, and Tara is generating quite a low amount of gold. Okay, just keep going here. Okay, so I'd say we're now at turn 11. I think we want to set off probably probably before turn 20. So I'm going to start building the navy up. I think we want at least 5 or 6 boats. I'm going to go with 5, and I will also need to start building the army.
We're besieged.
So I've actually made a mistake here. I shouldn't have built this shrine to Britannia, just because I need to be recruiting wood warriors at the same time that I'm recruiting boats. So I shall destroy this and build the shrine to Drasta and start recruiting wood warriors. That's the shrine built, so we'll start recruiting the Void Warriors.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail.
Navy seems to be building up okay. Stamina Reaver's under attack, but I'm not going to fight that.
Ready to sail.
Okay, so I think our anything else is now built, but we can't recruit swordsmen until the boats are done, but I'm just going to recruit a few units there. So it's turn 14 now, we're leaving about 5 tons. Okay, so I have it outnumbered here. I'm just going to auto resolve, I don't mind if we lose the settlement.
Ready to sail.
For some reason the tax rate was on high there, which I didn't realise. Oh, that's because it's auto managed. Okay. So we must have recruited some Wood Warriors here now. We have one, so I'll just start sending them down as they come in.
Orders.
I think there's anything additional. The tavern will help. Nothing to build there, nothing to build there, and nothing to build there either.
Orders.
Got yet another unit of Wood Warriors to send down. Economy is going to start taking a hit because we have so many military units, but we're not actually using them. So I'm going to reach a kind of max capacity, at which point I probably need to increase the taxes. Although we are near a large town with Ebericum, so hopefully we can get there before that happens.
Chief.
Turn 18. Bring in 200 gold.
Boats ready.
I'll build the shrine to Britannia here as well, just to increase the trading income. Another family member, which is great. We'll take him on our voyage. Gives us another chariot unit to work with. Unfortunately, Our finances are not looking good. So obviously it's the military there. See if we can disband some units that we don't need.
Boats ready.
So, how many boats do we have? We have 6.
Ready to sail.
Okay, I think we're just going to leave this turn before the economy gets worse. So we are now ready to start our voyage. I'm going to move,
Orders.
I think basically this full army. I'll leave the warband,
Orders.
so I'll take
Yes. General. 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 Chief. Set sail. Ready
So,
to sail.
this is our Voyager crew then. We've got 6 units of boats. We have 6 family members, 2 units of chariots, 3 swordsmen and 2 wood warriors. So without further ado, let's get on our way to Spain. We're leaving in 261 BC, turn 19.
Aye, aye, Captain. Chief.
I will disband this unit of wood warriors, which I can't seem to do just now. Okay.
Our boats are under attack.
So we're under attack already by the pirates. Balance of power is evenly matched. 181 to 151. That is a fairly sizable pirate unit this early in the game. I think we're obviously going to have to auto-resolve this and hope that we win. Clear defeat.
Disengage.
Okay, so apparently we're going to need some more boats. Let's recruit them. I think 7 units should be enough.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, the campaign was nearly over there before it started, so luckily we were able to get back. May as well bring this unit of wood warriors down as well. Viricum is just shy of the 2000 mark. We're going to increase the taxes now because it should hit the threshold next turn anyway. That'll help out our financial situation. Taxes are fairly high everywhere. I'm going to increase them in. Oh no, I can't do that because it's public order. Okay. Luckily, we do have some built up cash, so we can weather a storm if need be.
Boats ready.
We do need to retrain our units, I've just realised. Fortunately, this rogue pirate unit is just sitting outside the capital. I've never seen this in a campaign. 150 boats.
Boats ready.
Okay, so we're back up to full strength following the retraining, and we now have 7 units. So we now set off on the voyage take 2.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Fortunately, the pirate ships are quite far. Well, they're just in range. We might get attacked, hopefully not, but if we do, hopefully we retreat round the corner of France. We're going to have issues with public order now just because we've drained the British Isles of all our units.
General.
And to disband the Druids, they must be costing us quite a lot. Beaver,
Chief.
disband these Wood Warriors. In London, I'm just going to recruit some peasants to maintain some public order. Birkham is now able to upgrade to a large town.
Lord,
Just move them down so that our family members are a bit more evenly distributed. Birkham can now be upgraded to a large town, but obviously I don't have the funds. Well, I do have the funds, but I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do with them, given that we are still losing money each turn. I think I'll try and keep my reserves just so that we have a buffer. With a family member. It's quite good. So age 16 and already has 3 commander stars. Could be a very good general. I'll definitely take him. Fortunately, he didn't come in time for the voyage, but nothing we can do at that. So it looks like we are
boats ready.
stuck in between a Gaul fleet and the pirate boats, which have followed us around the coast. So yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to fight this Gaul unit. Fortunately, we're gonna be in a bit of a situation here because if we take heavy losses against the Gauls, we might not be able to beat the pirates. Play victory, ships remaining 7. Okay, so fortunately we didn't lose too many boats, or many men, sorry. So we'll keep going, hopefully the pirates don't keep following us.
Yes, Captain.
We are now losing quite a lot of money per turn, which I think must be down to the general units. Assuming they have an upkeep cost, although it doesn't say. Yeah, so we are losing too much money right now, so I need to expand something.
Orders. General. Orders.
Good warriors. Okay, so now we're only losing 200 per turn, which should be enough. Should be low enough where we can carry on with our voyage.
Our boats are under attack.
Okay, so the pirates did follow us around the coast. We have taken some losses obviously in the fight against Gaul. They are full strength. It's likely we'll lose this, I would say. But we can't run from the fight. Yeah, we have been defeated.
Disengage.
And we did continue down the coast. Okay, so this is actually quite good because I think it means that we can get away from them now. If we just continue down the coast, they shouldn't be able to reach us.
Yes,
I hope.
Captain.
Just need to try and make sure that we don't encounter any more sea battles along the way, because with our current losses, we might not make it. Public order here is now an issue because I disbanded all the units, so I'm just going to get some peasants again. And move on to the next turn. Okay, so
Sail.
fortunately for us, we did not get attacked by the pirates this time, which means we can keep going
Yes.
around the coast here.
Set sail. Set sail.
We've not yet encountered any enemy units. Okay, so we're now 1 turn from landing, so we've just about made it. So hopefully there's no sting in the tail as we finally arrive. Turn 25, I think we left at turn 19. Londinium is now able to be upgraded into a city. I'm not sure what the cost. So the Warlord's hold is only 800 denarii, and the High King's hull is 1600. So I'm actually going to upgrade Ibericum instead, just to try and preserve some of our cash reserves. Once we land in Spain, or once we hopefully land in Spain, it should sort out all our financial woes, but obviously we still need to get there. Okay, so this is it then. So 3 years after we left the coast of the UK, we have finally arrived in Spain. The soldiers have not seen dry land for 3 years.
Off the boats.
Fortunately, the pirates were not the end of us, and we lived to fight another day.
General.
So we have a small Spanish army here,
General.
which we should be able to deal with given how many chariots we have. I'm actually going to end the episode there. So we've made it to Spain, we've conquered we've sort of achieved our goal for the first episode. In the next episode, I'm going to be trying to take as many settlements in Spain as possible. Thanks for watching, and please tune in for the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. Thanks.